Wheel Pump, soluciones que fluyen.
Disassembly of a Gusher Pump 7550 series vertical pump. Start by removing the coupling guard. Next, unscrew the motor bolts. Remove the motor from the bearing housing. Remove 4 bolts from the underside of the bearing housing. Remove the barrel. Loosen bolts connecting the pump to the mounting plate. Loosen bolts from the discharge flange. Remove the mounting plate and discharge. Remove the impeller housing bolts. Then, separate the impeller housing. Unscrew the impeller nut. Now you can remove the impeller. Next, loosen the stem plate bolts. Remove the stem plate. Remove the slinger. Loosen the bolts connecting the stem and bearing housing. Separate the stem from the bearing housing. Now, remove the nuts and bolts from the bare power frame. Remove the bearing cap. Separate the shaft assembly from the bearing housing. Now, slide the lock nut off the shaft assembly. Separate the thrust bearing from the bearing housing. Slide the telescoping bearing housing and oil seal off the shaft assembly. Slide the grease and radial bearing retainer off the shaft. Finally, slide the radial bearing off, leaving just the bare shaft. Learn more about Gusher Pumps products and services at www.gusher.com.
Wheel Pump, soluciones que fluyen.